And now, introducing the new Sneaky Gman store on SD. All you got to do, go on to SD, type in Sneaky Gman store, and you could get your very own Are You My Malacca shirt, Samsung cell phone case, or just a cap or a beanie. Let's go Giants. Ow. Hey guys, I appreciate you wanting to enjoy the show. First, I got to give a couple shout outs. First off, I want to give a shout out to dresscomfy.com. She has the latest and greatest for Sneaky G-Man merch. So please, check it out. dresscomfy.com. Also want to give a shout out to 3 a.m. Water Hydration for the go-getters. Natural spring water. Go get it. Now let's go do the damn thing. Before we do the damn thing, I got to give a shout out to George's Trophies, aka Sergeant M Replica Trophies. Guys, Father's Day coming up soon. This is the perfect gift. Matter of fact, this is the perfect gift for any occasion. I mean, who wouldn't want a replica Super Bowl trophy of their team? The team that got the ultimate prize, the Lombardi Trophy. So when you get a chance, go to his Facebook page, George's Trophies, a.k.a. Sergeant M's Replica Trophies. Now, we gonna do the damn thing.
I'm here with Monty Tuma. Monty Tuma, tell them about them Giants, man. What podcast should you watch? You should watch Sneaky G.
I know I'm kind of good, but what do you think about Sneaky G, man?
That boy, man.
You're listening to Make It Count, the Sneaky G podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants. Ow! What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky G. Red. Well. A whole new era has begun. And today is the day. Now, what the hell? I'm getting all these dang bingings, and it's like breaking news. Breaking news everywhere I go. We got a new head coach. We got, I'll say, a new branch of management, if you will. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of new things kind of popping off, if you will. Now, today's going to be a little different. If you notice, there's a little tickler, okay? That's if you're watching this show on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, millions.com, .co, or Kicks. You can actually call in on the show. And I think I have it on TikTok too. You should be seeing it on TikTok. However, there are some rules and some regulations. And if you don't follow by those rules, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. Now, the rule is I got to see your name, not a nickname, not a code name. Your name can't be no ID. Okay. I got to see your name and I got to see your number. And I got to be able to call you back just in case you let something slip. Yeah. Before we get started, I want to, without saying too much, one of our guys, one of our OGs, if you will, I think was it Connor or I think it was Connor, right? I think he our thoughts, prayers with you. He's fine, but and I don't want to say too much of his business. Okay, I'll let him whenever he comes back on the show. I'll let him say what he got to say. But you're in our thoughts. All right, dog. Now let me go ahead and just bring people on real quick. Let me just.
It was Corbin.
I said Connor. Corbin. I say tomato. You say tomato. At least we can say I am consistent when it comes to names.
Consistently wrong. Got it.
Right.
Kind of like Colin Cowherd.
You know what? Now, before we get into it, I just want to throw this out there. Okay.
Yep.
I saw the press conference. We're just gonna dive right in, right? I saw the press conference.
Mhm.
And is it just me or did Joe look a little
Nervous?
Yeah.
More like he was rattled.
I mean,
No, he wasn't nervous. Yeah, he was nervous, all right, but he also knew that his job was just safe for now.
Hey, that's what happens when the alpha shows up and you got to back down.
Mm-hmm.
now,
Yeah, they all knew it too. New sheriff in town.
Smooth. Oh, yo, he's talking to somebody. I think Smooth's in trouble right now. I think he gonna get put in timeout. Watch. He gonna get him. Go. Hey, Smooth. What's going on? How you doing?
What's going on, guys?
What you thought about Shane?
Yeah, he was on what do you want to call it? He was on edge. You could definitely tell he was on edge. But I don't think that was a bad edge. I just think it was I think he was just in the moment. I think he was shocked just as everybody else was that he actually signed somebody that the organization wanted to sign. So I think it was that type of day for him. But he definitely was all over the place.
Now I gotta give Harbaugh little props. Because he did give Joe his flowers. Okay, he did give him props for the conversations. These are a lot of conversations they've had. And he was integral part, if you will, to for him coming there, whatnot. Now, my question is this. Just so everybody is aware, Coach Harbaugh does not report to Joe Schoen.
Nope.
I'm going to repeat that again. Coach Harbaugh does not report to Joe Schoen. Now, I'm not saying that to demean the GM whatsoever. Okay, I'm not trying to put him down. Or I'm just letting the fact be known. Also, Harbaugh is a peer to Joe Schoen.
Yep.
So now let's call a spade a spade. Okay, this man has been a head coach for 19 years, right? No, was it 19? 18.
18
seasons.
He has, I'm not going to go over his resume. His resume to me speaks volumes. His resume to me makes sense as to why Harbaugh is in the position that he's in. I open the floor.
So are you addressing as it a bad thing? Or
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I understand as to why Harbaugh does not have to report to Shane.
I mean, why should he?
Because he earned that right to do so.
Yeah, he got the cachet.
I'm confused why Shane still has a job.
I mean, we passed that.
The dude is like, I don't know, bro.
Shane probably won't be with us next year, but
he was so scared up there today he couldn't even talk.
Right.
Yeah,
But to
he
the
has to
point
say that.
of why Harbaugh is reporting directly to the Maras is because that's how he ran it when he was in Baltimore.
Yeah. And
so, and
that.
I actually like that because you have that direct link with your head coach to the ownership. Hey, look, this is what I need. This is why this is happening. You don't have the middleman where, how we all, as young kids, we used to play the telephone game, right? You tell one person one thing, by the time it gets it back to you, it's something entirely different. So that to me signals a new level of communication and accountability.
Okay. I don't think the dynamic will change. I mean, of course, everybody's in the honeymoon phase, and I know someone, Tyson. I know you said I don't know why Shane is still with us. I'm going to tell you why Shane is still with us, because he is still going to manage the player personnel aspect of it. He's still going to manage, the salary cap. He's still going to manage free agency, signings, whatnot. Now, however, there's going to be more of a collaboration, if you will, when it comes to, draft picks, and free agency. Now, someone mentioned something about why is it now? Like, someone said something earlier off it.
Oh, that was me.
Okay, go ahead and say what you said before.
Oh, I was just saying, I don't know why it took John Harbaugh coming in and saying, "Hey, our facilities need upgrading. Our cafeterias need upgrading. Our weight room needs upgrading." Like, what? How did we not know that already?
Wait, this is news to me. Wait, what? He didn't.
Wait, time out.
He said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's self-explanatory.
He definitely did. He definitely said it.
The weight room and the locker room, and probably a lot of that residue was probably when Coughlin was there. From the time Coughlin left up until right now, we've been in disarray between head coach and GM, who clean all that stuff up. So this is an organization thing, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm mad from the top to bottom. It wasn't just a player thing. This wasn't just a personnel thing. This was we lost who we were for about a decade plus. We lost who we were leading the way because we started following. That's why this hire today not only makes sense, but how everybody was all in. I don't know if anybody see the Tish's one who spoke today, who went down there and talked to him. But you could just tell all eyes, everything was on this. That to me, just me. To me, that hasn't been there in a while. Regardless if you agree with the hire or not, I'm talking about all in, everybody going in. We're not waiting for nothing. We got enough money. Ain't no excuses. He want to report to me, let him report to me. We want our guy, let's go get him and close the deal on it.
Hey, and another thing I want to add too, if this don't speak volumes, how many times have we had a new head coach and they do the opening presser and we've seen players come to the opening presser?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Not very often.
That signifies a culture change right there. The fact that we got a brand new head coach and the players already coming in like we want to meet you. We want to hear what you got to say. We want to buy in.
It's crazy because to add to that real quick, even Tracy canceled his honeymoon just to come back early off of that. It's crazy.
Right.
Wow. Jeez.
Hold on one second. Hey, James, I see you in the backstage. You might want to fix your screen. I think you might have your you know how you have that little just like that. Perfect. All right. Now I got you. All right, let me bring you on here. Oh wait, studio's full. When I get a chance, I'm gonna bring you on. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I think that everything's changing now for our whole organization. With the Harbaugh hire, it's not the Giants we're hoping to win now. It's an expectation.
He said
this
in the
is
press conference.
Yeah, it's an expectation to win now, bro. Like If we can't win with Harbaugh, we can't win with anybody.
For those who don't love football, will no longer be here. Bye.
Can't wait for that.
That's exactly what he said. If
Basically
you do
saying he
not
cleaned the
love
house.
football,
And then I liked how he said, "Ain't that right, Joe?"
Ain't that he said Joe a couple times? I don't know if y'all was paying attention, but he kind of put it on Main Street. He was dropping gems.
Yeah.
Whether it having to own, whether it be him having to answer to John Harbaugh directly, or being like calling out Joe, like with that whole if you don't love football, we gonna send them packing to go play somewhere else, right, Joe? Like that's him letting them know in front of everybody what time it was.
That's an established man, and that's including the GM that everybody that didn't want it. We right, Joe. If they don't want to be here, Joe, we both getting them out of here, Joe.
Yep.
But that's day one. That's right there. That shows you everything you need to know.
he
right
ain't playing games. He's straight up Eddie Murphy in them right now. There's a new sheriff in town.
And that being said, too,
And I read somewhere that Harbaugh has final say on roster moves.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's all in the contract. It is all in the contract.
But does he have final say on roster moves?
That's what I like. Listen. He done went in there and changed the whole organization within one interview.
He's our GM and our head coach.
Yep. That's what
Harbaugh is, bro.
And you know who set the whole
He's
thing up?
He's the face of it now, bro.
Time out. Do you know who set the whole thing
Tom
up?
Coughlin did.
There you go.
Once a giant, always a giant.
Tom Coughlin said he wasn't waiting on nobody. He said he gonna go set up the meeting, and that's what he did.
He
told Chris Mara,
Chris Mara,
drive your ass down there to Baltimore to go talk to John Harbaugh. Straight like that.
And John Harbaugh already knew he wanted the job because that was his daddy's favorite team.
Yeah.
And there's something that Harbaugh said.
Yeah. He talked about his dad and stuff. Yeah.
Wait, pause, everybody. Miss Hangover, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence, I must say. Okay, continue on, fellas.
Yeah. I mean, there's just something that Harbaugh said in the whole, interview that I loved. And it was the fact that he didn't call us the New York Giants. Call us the New York Football Giants.
Call us the New York Football. Yes, sir.
That's what we are. And that's the first time we've heard that shit since that meant something since Coughlin, bro. And
okay, so I do
it's an
want to
expectation
say
now.
I
do
want
win football games.
The GM, this is Shane's role, okay? As the GM, all right, Joe Schoen will still handle the roster, construction, contracts, and cap management. Harbaugh,
all things GM do.
He will collaborate closely with the GM. He will not report to the GM. Ultimately, authority over his job status comes through ownership. He works with the GM, not for the GM. Okay, John Harbaugh would not. Wait, hold on a second. I'm trying to find where it said.
All you gotta do is bring up Chris's press conference. He'll tell you everything you need to know. It don't matter. He wanted to report to her. That's fine. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what he wanted or what he needed. My job was to go down there and close the deal, and that's what I did.
That's
so Harbaugh controls coaching staff, game day decisions, schemes, has a strong input on personnel. If there's a disagreement, ownership will decide, not the GM. Damn.
And what ownership group don't do that right now anyway in the NFL?
Right. Now, and to be fair, right? To Joe's defense, I'm going to come in. I will defend Joe Schoen because I am a Joe Schoen guy. He had said, I've been in the league for 20 some years. This is nothing new. The head coach and the GM has to work hand in hand. It has to be a collab, which it's not a lie. I mean, it was the same thing with Joe and Dable. Maybe the dynamic. The dynamics was a little bit more different. Maybe nothing like what it is now. Didn't have as much of a say. When we come in together, we together. So I mean, you report to me, I report to you. If I'm coming in with 18,
that changes. I don't need to report to the GM. That's for that's John Lynch and Shanahan and in the 49ers. That's that. They came in together, so that dynamic is different now. Everything is done through both of those because they came in. Now, if that was Dable and Joe, I understand that. But when I'm coming in with 18 years, no. Been there, done that, brother.
Let me say something smooth, because I wanted Joe Schoen to leave, but I really don't see much of a difference besides that dynamic which Smooth is talking about. That John Harbaugh comes in with the 18 years, so he has a little more pull. Kind of like when Tom Coughlin came in, he had a little more pull because he had the experience. He's had the success that you can't question. You know, Malik Neighbors snapping on the side with Dable, and Dable rubbing his back and saying, it's going to be okay. It's going to be different with John Harbaugh, because John Harbaugh going to look at you like you crazy. Because he's been to the promised land. He know what a good team look like. He's been to Super Bowls and stuff. You see what I'm saying? And we were just trying to bring that back into the fold for the New York Giants. It's it's a new day, fellas. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I'm happy as hell. I ain't gonna lie. You know,
this is gonna be a totally different switch for the players too.
Yes.
Because they're going from, Pat Shurmur, fucking Jason Garrett, who else? Brian Daboll, to John Harbaugh, where now it's
James
you act out
Bettcher.
of line, you can go out the door. Like Abdul Carter, he better not have that same locker room problem he had this year.
I was just about to say that.
He better leave us.
If he does,
And Malik Neighbors calling coaches out on Twitter. Well, he better not do that either, because that won't fly with John Harbaugh.
Not at all. Not at all.
Now,
He already spoke to Malik, and he told the press today that Malik will be ready for training camp.
Yep.
He said him and
Scatterbo will.
Yep.
Him and Scatterbo will.
And I liked how Harbaugh shook Wandell's hand. I mean, he shook a lot of players' hand. Even, of course, he gave Winston or Jameis a hug.
Brian Burns was there too.
Yeah.
Hey, who wouldn't give Jameis a hug? What a great guy. Love that guy. Love that guy.
He was talking about him a little bit too. Hey, that was a good game for you when you threw all them touchdowns. I like that. I like that.
Yep.
At the same time, I mean, I wonder what Wandell, and not only him, but players that are in the middle of contract talks, like what's going through their minds right now.
I'm trying to stay in New York.
Right.
Because when you win in New York, it's not like winning anywhere else. That's what you're doing. That's what you should be thinking right now.
Nowhere else.
Yo, I got a prediction though. I do got a prediction that Wandell will be resigned. Jim Harbaugh's going to honor that.
Well, for how much though? And is it worth it for a big contract?
I mean, that's
all I'm saying is Harbaugh's going to honor that Kentucky connection, man. Because the Harbaughs are from Kentucky, man. He's going to honor that.
Even that,
you know what? I'll call that, and I'll even raise you. We'll re-sign Wandell, and Slayton will be traded.
Wow!
Yeah.
I'll pray to God.
Yep.
Now,
someone on TikTok actually said that, and I'm sorry, Tyson. Someone also said Harbaugh is a fraud. He hadn't even played a game. He hadn't even coached the game yet.
Huh?
Everybody's
Set your sources, sir.
I think 190 wins, consistently making the playoffs and winning a Super Bowl.
You don't realize
that's fraudulent activity.
John Harbaugh was.
I just think a lot of the hinges on the supposed he ain't do it with Lamar. I just, bro, look at his division. He had to go against Mike Tomlin twice a year. The Steelers,
I'm gonna take a guess. That's a Baltimore fan.
I'm trying to figure out
I'm
when
sure it
was
is.
it ever easy. Didn't matter who talented or what talent you had on your team. It's not easy to win a Super Bowl.
No,
If it
especially
was,
not in that. Especially not in the
everybody
AFC North.
It's
No.
not
Actually, in the AFC, period, bro.
Not even in the conference. You got Mahomes, Burrow, Allen over there to worry about. You know what I mean? Come on.
Meanwhile, in
bro.
your division, you got to worry about Tomlin, who you got to look at that every year. That I better win 10 games, or I'm not winning that division.
But also,
Or making the playoffs.
Hey, if having a dominant player was all you needed, Cleveland would be good.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. Harbaugh's Super Bowl run, all right, If I'm not mistaken, he beat Peyton, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he played against Brady too.
And
beat him too. And beat him too.
I think it was the AFC Championship game. Was it?
And let me remind you, Harbaugh's very first season in the league, he went to an AFC conference title.
Yeah, in 2000,
and that was with Joe Flacco.
2008.
His first year
Yeah.
coaching went to an AFC conference title.
But most people right now who said what they said is Sneaky, that question, most people have forgotten Joe Flacco and what he did and what Harbaugh did in that era. They only concentrate on what you did lately. Even if you look up his last 4 seasons, he's been AFC Championship, divisional round, I think the first round, and then he missed the playoffs this year. Any horrible team in the league right now would take them last 4 years.
What? Yeah.
I thought he only missed the playoffs like twice in his career with Baltimore or something like that. Or was it one season?
He only missed the playoff one time.
And
I thought it was
I
once.
raised that one too, Steve, because most people forget how good Andy Reid was in Philadelphia.
That's a fact. He was a problem for us when he was with Philly.
Yes, he was.
But it's just,
I was so glad when he was gone.
Yeah.
It's just, as a Giants fan, we look at this. Our whole question is Dart. How is he going to work with Dart? I'm not worried because this guy went from Flacco to a totally different quarterback in Lamar and still had basically the same success. He got Lamar 2 MVPs. He brought that guy into the league and developed him to win 2 MVPs. He
When
took Joe
nobody else
Flacco
wanted
and won a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco.
When people were trying to get him to change the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy.
I mean, I trust this guy to do anything with my quarterback. Go ahead. I mean, you literally just you went from a Joe Flacco to I'm a runner and thrower in Lamar Jackson, like, and completely balled out with him
I
too.
got you,
So
James. I'm trying to figure something out.
And Harbaugh has already said he's had a few conversations with Dart, and he loves their conversations because Dart only wants to talk football, and that's all Harbaugh wants to do. So I'm gonna say we gonna have another. And when I say this, I mean the good parts of it. So don't shoot me on this, okay? But I'm gonna say we gonna have like another Dabo Dart type of relationship where they're gonna be in love with each other, with the exception of Harbaugh's gonna be smart enough of knowing when to protect his quarterback.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
And I mean that symbiosis where they're in each other's mind and they know what each other are thinking and bringing out the best.
I'm not
I don't.
And tell him how to slide.
that's why he's gonna go so well with Scatterboo and Dart. They're all winners.
To be fair,
They want to win.
I don't see that. I don't see Harbaugh working as much with Dart as Dable would with Jackson Dart. And the only reason I'm saying that is because Harbaugh's not an offensive-minded coach. He's not. Now, I'm not saying he cannot be. I'm not saying that. But I just see that whoever's going to be the offensive coordinator, that's the person that's going to be, or that's going to have Dart in their back hip. If it's Kafka or somebody else, those two, that offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, are going to be the two that's going to mold Dart. I do believe that Harbaugh is going to have a lot more delegation than per se Dable did. That's one conversation I'm confident that we're all not going to have, and that's saying who's going to call the offensive plays.
Now
we know that's not going to be Harbaugh.
Right.
We know.
Now speaking of
coach are on the same page, that's a whole different ball game. And I think that the way John Harbaugh came into New York, that's part of his plan, is to get him and Jackson Dart on the same page. He may not be like doing the X's and O's with him, but he's gonna want him thinking like him.
Well, maybe scheme wise.
Yeah.
Maybe, if a certain
scheme wise and execution,
yeah. I mean, but as far as like legit X's and O's, I mean, and I could be wrong, but I just don't see that in Harbaugh's forte, if you will. Not saying that that's something he can't do. I'm not saying that, But I just don't see that.
Now, speaking of offensive coordinators, you brought it up, Sneaky. I heard that Harbaugh wanted to bring his OC from Baltimore, but what do you think about this? And I know some of us are mixed on it, and I'm bringing it up just for the sake of continuity. What say y'all about keeping Kafka because he already knows the quarterback?
No.
Hold on. Hear me out.
Let him get it out.
Finish. He already knows the quarterback, right? They have the language down. They don't have to change the scheme. Let's be honest. We may call Kafka's play calling trash, but we were scoring 30 points each game. Now, if we have those other receivers and Dart has his second gear in that offense, think about how much more dangerous he could be.
Yeah, but then that means Harbaugh has to learn.
For one, we were not scoring 30, 40 points with Kafka. That was Dable, for one. For
Kafka
two,
is run, pass. Like what? Like, I don't know. I can't do run on first and second down, then throw it on third and long. I can't do that no more.
So if Harbaugh's bringing his offensive coordinator because again he understands his scheme and knows how to work within that scheme. So him keeping Kafka would go completely against that. I see what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. And
I want Todd Monken,
but I think that
would be pretty
and you're underselling Dart too.
I'm trying to look. I'm gonna be honest. I'm with Miss Hangover. Clean house. We got to bring in new people.
Amen.
She says,
I agree.
What they have been doing has it been?
They say you can take over my spot.
Time for a new era.
Huh?
Yeah. Say what?
Couldn't agree more.
What'd you say, Smooth?
I said we'll be under. I think we're underselling Dart.
Yeah, like I think this guy's a
He
franchise quarterback.
You got to believe that he can adapt, and he doesn't need to keep repetitive. We've been down this Kafka road. There's nothing else we need to see for Kafka.
You know, I jumped on the Giants site because I wanted to see if any of the old coaches were listed. Because I know that the offensive line coach is staying. That's going to happen. He's returning next year. He's still under contract. That's the only one I know for sure that's sticking around. Now, the other question I have is not so much Kafka, but the quarterback coach. That's who I was thinking. Are we going to keep? For next year. I mean, maybe the quarterback coach will be different. But I say all that to say this. When I look to see what coaches are listed, only got one, and that's Harbaugh. That's it. So at the moment, that's all we got right now. Yeah. And I know in that interview today, they're going to be starting to, start the process for interviews tomorrow. So I'm really curious on what coordinators and assistant coaches are going to be looked at, hired, and brought on, because that's kind of where, the foundation of leadership starts.
Well, I know who I want as my DC. I want Sean McDermott.
Really?
And I'll tell you why, because if you look at what he did as a DC in Buffalo, the one thing the Giants have done terrible in the last, 8 to 7 years is getting turnovers and changing the game. Sean McDermott was top 2 for 6 years straight at Buffalo with getting turnovers. He was top 2 in turnovers for 6 years straight. He was top 10 in turnovers for 11 years straight.
Damn.
That was really, really good.
Speaking of Sean McDermott, I don't understand why he got fired.
I think they just wanted a change in the building, Sneaky.
Yeah,
I guess they felt that he wasn't getting it done with Josh Allen, so they just said, all right, man, you got to go.
Look, there's a lot of controversial. I mean, I'm sorry. That was not an interception. I'm sorry. That was not an interception for one.
Oh, no.
That was completed pass. That was a completed pass.
Say that. You said, you bring up the Denver, that's not an interception.
Yeah, the Denver, yeah.
Why wasn't it?
Because when he landed, he had possession.
No, he took that ball. No, he didn't.
He didn't. Sneaky.
No, he didn't.
If you see it,
fell down, the ball bounced off his chest,
fell on the ground. He hit the ground, and that's it. He already had possession. The receiver had possession.
When the ball was
ground and call that possession. No, you have to fully keep possession through you hitting the ground. He didn't do that.
But as he was catching the ball, they both had the hands on the ball too. And then when they come down onto the ground, he took the ball. He took the possession of the ball away from him.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this.
Right, but in the NFL rules in the past, when you both come down with the ball, when your knees hit or your body hits, it's supposed to go to the offensive player.
That's not
they switched that rule.
That's not the he rolled the ball, came off of Cooks. He rolled off of Cooks, fell to the ground as he was getting that ball. He didn't fall directly on top, like how Tate, when Tate caught that pass in the corner against Green Bay and they both fell down at the same time. That's not what happened in Denver.
But Cooks was already down.
Yeah, he went down, lost possession. It changed.
I guess
possession.
that falls under the wording in the rule where he has to survive the contact even through the ground with the catch.
Yeah, that's
so the same principle would apply. Like, okay, if he caught the ball and the ball touched the ground, did the ball move in his hand?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's the same line of thinking when it comes to that rule. And I'm with you that it wasn't a catch. You know what I'm saying? Because again, he didn't go through the whole process. The view that I saw was that they had both simultaneous possession.
Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna do it in shorts. All right, we're gonna watch it in the shorts.
By the time they both get down there and you're defining firm possession, I think it's on McMillan. Say that it would be simultaneous. Right. It feels to me like Cook and have firm possession.
When he bounces off, that's changing possession.
By the time they both get down there and you're defining firm possession,
that's over with, right there.
That's an interception. Right
it would be simultaneous. It feels to me like Cook and have firm possession of the football when they're down by contact. By the time
and see,
no, man, that's
see
not
how
an
he don't
interception.
even fight for the ball. So the ref already knew that he didn't even have possession of the ball. That's why he called it the interception.
Okay, now hold on. Now watch. He's down right there.
No, he's not down right there.
Because when the shin hits the ground, he's down.
Sneaky. If you take away the DB, he was wide open and he still caught the pass. He would have lost possession of that ball when he fell to the ground. Even if the DB wasn't there, he has it. He falls. He loses it. Change of possession.
I've never been a fan of that. That's not an interception. That's more of a takeaway. Like, because
the ball never hits the ground. It hits his body.
No. I'm looking at his right calf. I'm sorry.
You can look at both his toes. Calf? It's not a sideline. It doesn't matter. It's in the middle of the field.
But the same
have possession of the ball right now. If he still has possession at that time, and they both still fighting for it when they get to the ground, I see what you talk about. That's not why he has the ball and gets up.
And that's why I say he has to survive the contact all the way through. If he has survived, like he's saying, if he had to survive that fall, right, and still have possession of the ball,
right there,
or both of them have possession of the ball, he has to go to the offense.
Okay, now watch this. That's what I'm saying. He's down.
Yeah,
but if
down, the responsibility.
I'm so glad this didn't happen to a Giant. Oh my god, man.
I know, but look, the same thing happened.
I'm glad this didn't happen, against or for the Giants on either side.
Well, be honest. Look at that.
Well,
Cook fully has the ball. Cook fully has the ball. Like, dude, I'm glad this didn't happen to the Giants, dude.
He's still going to the ground now.
Right, but he still has momentum.
Man, he basically just stripped him for the ball, man. That wasn't an interception.
That's tough, man.
The same exact catch happened in the Rams game with Devontae Adams, and they called The same thing happened with the Rams game and Devontae Adams, and they called the same exact play that this is a catch and not a pick.
That's not the.
But that's because he still had possession.
That's not the same play.
That was basically the same play.
No. Devontae Adams was running the out route. This man is in the middle of the field running the post route. It's not the same play.
Oh, Devontae Adams ran a post.
And
not Devontae didn't run it out. He was in the middle of the field.
I gotta, man. I gotta read the rule too, because to me it looks like he's down. To me, if I'm going to interpret the rule for what I know to be true, he's down.
He's not down. How is he down?
And the reason why I say he's not down is, there you still have that force of contact from the defending player, and that's why I said he has to survive the contact.
If he was in the
with old boy's point, when he hits the ground, if the defender isn't there, I agree with him. That ball is coming out. We're talking about an incomplete catch and not an interception. So he still has to survive the contact of the ground. Even if the other player isn't there, the mere fact that with the momentum, he lost the ball, the defending player got up with it, it's an interception. Now, because his knee was still down when he got possession of the ball, he was touched by the offensive player, he's down by contact.
I guess I gotta get a better definition of the rule real quick. But hold on. I got Save and Bearded. What's your YouTube big bro? Oh, Sneaky Gman. Also Save _ Bearded. Kafka cannot stay. Yep, I agree.
I'm right there with them.
Just so y'all know.
With the old.
Just so y'all know. I mean, I know you guys see the little tickler. I'm doing something new on the show. This goes out to the TikTok fam, Instagram, everybody watching from afar. You got a call-in option. You can call in on the show. I know a lot of people. I'm trying to reach out. I'm not going to touch nobody because that's illegal. No, pause. But I know I shouldn't have went. It was a lot funnier in the head, right? But when it came out, anyway, pause. So, for the first call I got, Connor, welcome to the show. I'm good. Also, you've been on the show before, right, Connor? Yeah. But you're in Alaska, right? Oh shit. Okay.
That's Corbin.
Oh, Jesus! I am all over the place today.
Sneaky, are you good?
I don't think so. I don't know. To be continued. You got any questions for the show, Connor? Jesus. Okay.
And then I got a question for the audience or the other people. Did Des Bryant catch the ball?
No.
Yes, he did. They said like years later he caught it. And for the audience, should Joe sign Trayvon Diggs?
Hell no.
No.
I would rather, thank you. That guy couldn't guard a fly.
I would rather yeah, no, not Diggs. No. Hold on. Let's see. So you're asking about Des. Guys, you're going to mute your mic for this. So I'm watching the Des Bryant right now. Okay. I'm watching it. I don't know if you see it on the show, but I'm watching it right now. Okay. Now, if you see that ball, it hits the ground and it's moving. That's not the same. But he didn't. But okay. Okay, guys, let me ask the panel. Did Des Bryant catch the ball?
No, because he didn't possess it to the ground.
No, he didn't maintain control of the ball.
Yeah.
Like it hit the ground
again,
too.
He didn't survive contact through the ground. The ball can't cause a fumble on a run, but on a catch, if you're falling and you contact the ground and that ball moves in any other way, and it hits the ground, that is an incomplete pass.
Matter of fact, you know what?
Man, facts.
Just for shits and giggles, we're gonna guys. You're gonna have to unmute your mic so everybody can. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, you guys can. Let's see. Oh yeah, you guys have to unmute your mic. I don't know if you guys can unmute your mic. Okay, there you go.
I did.
So
Watch his forearm.
Now watch this.
His forearm.
Now his arm is down. Now watch. You see how that ball just moved?
Yeah, because his forearm causes the ball to move when his forearm hits the ground.
You have to maintain the possession of the ball through the ground.
And he never did.
Through the process, yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. I'm not gonna let the people that call in say the thing because I want to see their face when they do it. Now,
it's only right.
Damn, Foster left. God dang it! I want to get Foster on. Okay. You know, and again, the Dez Bryant non-catch, and this you know we can. I mean, it'd be up for debate, I guess. It's not the same play. They're two different plays, and I know each play is based on that specific type of play. So I don't know if anybody's smooth. I don't know if you want to look up the rule to see what the NFL considers a catch. We can we can go off of that, I guess. I don't know. Anybody want to look, chat GPT it real quick, whatever. Now, real quick, while that's being looked up or whatnot, with the new regime, right? With Harbaugh, what do you think the issue was in Baltimore? Was it, versus consistency and complacency? I mean, I don't think we've ever had a coach that lasted 19 years. I mean, I'm sure maybe back in the early starts of the, franchise.
I don't think nothing happened in Baltimore. I just believe that the voice just got old and stale. Time for a new voice.
Time to move on. Yep.
Yeah, it was just time for him to go. Yeah. That's all.
Oh, great. Here we go. We got
when it's time for you to move off from somewhere, when it's time for you to move on from somewhere.
Jalen, go ahead and read that out. Read that out again. Read that out.
On it. Giants fans out here talking about we should be worried, but last time I checked, your head coach wouldn't win a Super Bowl with a generational QB and defense. And this is why people think Cowboys fans are stupid.
What?
That was just dumb.
That
don't even make sense. The sentence structure, it don't.
Listen. Andy Reid didn't win with Donovan McNabb
or Michael Vick.
Oh, hold on. Jalen, read that one more time. Just
on it, Sneaky. Giants fans out here talking about we should be worried, but last time I checked, your head coach wouldn't win a Super Bowl with a generational QB and defense. I'm pretty sure you meant couldn't, but I guess that's what happens when your brain is smoother than
So I got a question though.
He said,
when was the last time he had a generational defense? That was when Joe Flacco was the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
No, hold on. He had a pump the brakes. He had Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Holy Nada, Terrell Suggs. That sounds like an all-star defense to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that, he was able to do it then for sure. You could argue that he wasn't able to do it with the phenom quarterback now, of course. But we also have to take into account not only the conference, but again, his division. It's competitive over there in the AFC, bro. It just is.
AFC North.
I mean, I'll be honest. If I was him, I'd be worried if I couldn't beat Mike Kafka.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
Again, we're talking. He's talking about. I think it's funny how Kurtz is bringing up generation, or even the word generation, knowing that he hasn't even seen a Super Bowl championship in his generation. Period.
Like,
You gotta
he should have
dust off
left
the
that
cassette
word out
tapes.
because
all right,
he
hold on.
just set himself up.
Hey,
He set himself up.
Excuse me.
You gotta find the cassette tape first.
Can we be honest real quick?
And the VCR.
What you got, Dad?
I like Lamar. I do. And I do believe he is a generational talent.
For sure.
But I watched Lamar make some stupid plays.
Oh, absolutely.
Stupid play. Like game-changing turnover type plays.
Yeah, bonehead.
Right.
So, that's not on John Harbaugh.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
That's what I keep saying.
I mean, is it John Harbaugh's fault that Mark Andrews dropped the football?
No.
Is it John Harbaugh's fault that Zay Flowers fumbled at the 1 yard line?
Now he's got to put the
You gonna
feet
make me
down.
get? You gonna make me get disrespectful? I didn't come off you with that shit.
He got to put the keys down, bro.
I mean, it's crazy how you say that, but Dak ain't seen out the first round since Brady's last year.
You know,
fans of other teams in the NFC East are tight about this signing. They are hot about John
Eagles
Harbaugh.
fans are afraid.
You smell it?
Washington fans are
Sneaky,
afraid.
you smell it? You smell that? You
Yeah.
smell it?
What is it? What is it?
You smell it?
Desperation?
It's called fear.
Mhm,
know,
that's what I've been saying the whole time.
They are.
What did 50 say? I smell what?
Nervous.
Yeah, that's where I thought he was going. I was like, that's why I was waiting for what he's going to say. Look,
I
just
smell.
think it's hilarious.
Is that you, John?
I
Right.
just think it's hilarious that someone's going to say that, you know.
What was his name? Exotic what? I'm going to have to write that down.
It's Kurtz. We just call him Kurtz. We just call it like
Kurtz? Okay. Guaranteed Dak sees Super Bowl for Dart.
I think it's funny
As
when
you
he
can
puts
see,
in
those
there.
dog dudes.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me get this out.
My bad.
I'm gonna start over. I think it's hilarious that he said Dak will see a Super Bowl, will see a bowl before Dart. Dak is on the latter part of his career.
That's crazy.
The last time Dak seen a bowl was when Zeke was eating in that meat.
Exactly. The last time, I don't even know if Dak saw a bowl game when he was in college. I don't know.
Nope.
I mean, I know it takes 2 seconds to look it up.
State or something?
I doubt it.
But look, the point I'm trying to make here is that Dak, like you said, Dak has not been out of the second round at all.
Yeah, dude.
Matter of fact, since Troy Aikman had his press conference, because he got hit too many times, I'm not joking. I'm stating the fact. That's the last time y'all even saw a sniff of a championship. So the fact that you said that, I and the thing is, Dak could leave the Cowboys and be like DeMarcus
Lawrence.
Yes.
Or DeMarcus Ware.
DeMarcus Ware, because he left
DeMarcus Ware.
And then won a Super Bowl.
Marcus Lawrence, he might see a Super Bowl this year with Seattle. So
Yes, he will.
For real.
Yes, he will.
I'll put it to you like this. I'll put whatever you want on it. I'll bet Jackson Dart will see an NFC championship.
Oh, wait, hold up. Where's Kurtz at?
Before him.
I need someone to volunteer as tribute.
I'll step
I
down.
really want to bring him up.
Okay, hold on, Jalen. And Kurtz, I swear to God, if you come off, you leave the backstage. Okay. Kurtz.
Hello?
Hold on, let me get this set. Okay. Hold on,
I got no
Kurtz.
sound. Hold on. Let me Sneaky, let me refresh real quick and then I'll come back. I got no sound. I'll be back. 1 sec.
Are you sure you ain't got no sound? Are you sure? Are you positive?
Are we really talking about the team that traded away their best defensive player to the Green Bay
And
Packers?
James, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna slide you in after I take Kurtz off because I know you've
Yeah,
been
he
waiting. Yeah, you've been waiting patiently.
Facts. Sneaky, I'll jump down for James, man, because I know he's been waiting.
Oh, okay. All right, Keefe. I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. James, you there? You know what, James? Okay, he fell off.
Hey,
I'm gonna bring Keefe back on, but then if James pop on, okay. hold
Hello?
on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just want to say something. I heard the dude.
Wait,
about the Packers.
hold on,
Go
Kurt.
ahead.
Hold on, Kurt.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Before you say anything, and Smooth, before you say anything, I want to reiterate something real quick. James, don't go anywhere. I see you.
Yes.
Okay. Kurtz, you said the following in the comments, which I, ballsy. I'll give you that. Okay? You said, I quote, I guarantee Dak sees a bowl. Now, I want to, I'm curious on what kind of bowl are you talking about?
Sneaky, the Super Bowl.
Okay, nope, I need to clarify. Because
I'm not surprised.
Hold on, we were talking about a cereal bowl with Zeke. He saw a bowl then, right?
Honey.
Now, so you're saying you guarantee Dak will see a bowl, aka Super Bowl, before Dart. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Smooth. I know you got me muted right now. Smooth, do you have something to say?
He can't say nothing because Dak's his daddy. What's that record, Sneaky? Like 14-0 as a full-time game, like full game. Not
No, don't say full time. Don't say full time.
No, you don't count that way. Don't count that way. We're not counting that way.
We're talking about Super Bowls, though. We're not talking about regular season wins. So we got to pump the brakes and be specific.
Guys. I would hate it too. I would hate it too if I was.
Hold on.
10 years straight.
Pause, Kurtz. I got the mute button. Pause.
Okay, go ahead.
Smooth. Do you want to say anything?
How old is Kurt? Let's start with that.
No. He's of age.
I'm of age. Sneaky knows. I've known Sneaky for like 5 years.
Okay,
6
so
years.
Are we going to talk division since a Dak tenure, or are we going to talk Super Bowl?
It's up to you, buddy. But all I'm going to ask is that you keep it respectful and that you keep. If you say Dak Prescott, mention other superstars' names. Don't just say, "Oh, well, Dak hasn't made it," because there's plenty other quarterbacks.
No. That's not what we're getting. Now, also too,
I'm confused. I wouldn't even put the same. I wouldn't put Dak and superstar in the same sentence. So,
well, hold on. I want to say something real quick. I want to say something. If Dak leaves the Cowboys, it's null and void.
If he goes like a team, like it depends on the team. Like I'm not saying
No. He has to be on the Cowboys.
Oh well, I said Dak was going to win. I didn't say the Cowboys were going to win. I said Dak's going to win.
No. But I'm saying Dak has to be on the Cowboys. Well, you know what, Smooth?
He's a Dak Prescott fan. He's not a Cowboys.
No, I'm a Dak Prescott fan. I'm a Cowboys fan. Like if Dak was leave this, I would still support Dak. Like that's my quarterback. It's the same thing with like. Yeah, it's like the same thing with like Dart. If Dart would leave you guys would still support him. Like,
no, I wouldn't.
I know you
that's
lying.
Crazy.
No, I ain't supporting Saquon.
No. If they don't wear blue.
Hey, let me remind you, Saquon Barkley left us and went to the Eagles.
He is dead to me.
He is dead to me.
He is the
I've said this once and I've said it again. Why are we arguing with somebody who hasn't even seen his favorite team win the Super Bowl before? The poor boy wasn't even born when his favorite team won the Super Bowl. Why are we sitting up here arguing with a child?
Okay, can we go back to the topic at hand, please? Can we go back to the topic at hand?
Smooth.
I don't know what the topic is. You done told me 9,000 history facts about Dak. That mean absolutely nothing. So
that Dak Prescott will go to a bowl before Jackson Dart. Like
stop it! We are the best in the East now. Remember that.
No, wait. Who just said that you're best in the
guy
East?
in the NFC Championship?
Who just said that you're best in the East? Speak up right now.
Hold on.
Daryl said that.
Daryl, I will bet you $100 that you guys don't even go to the playoffs this year.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you can put it on Sneaky. Sneaky knows. When I lose, I pay my bets. I will bet you. Actually, make it $500.
A lot.
I will do $500, bro. $500 that the Giants don't even sniff the playoffs this year. Exactly. That's what I thought. All right, go ahead. Finish.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
So you're saying Dak's gonna get win a bowl before Dart?
No, but did I say win or did I say go? I think I said win.
You said win.
Win. Okay, I'll say win. Okay,
win.
yeah. How is that?
So if Dak's gonna win a bowl before Dart, I just want to make sure you know this.
No, he said C.
Dart has.
Oh, I said C. Sorry, C. Thank you for putting that. C.
Okay, go to a bowl. That's fine.
So like see it
Dak
like on
has,
TV.
let's be realistically let's be realistic
What
here.
if they're commentating? Does that count?
Dak's got like 5 years left, maybe 6.
Yes.
Dart's got 10.
Well, what makes
10
you say
to
that?
12?
What makes you say that? Dart's being
Because Dak's already 32 years old.
Yeah, but Dart has injury issues too. Why are you acting like Dart doesn't? Like, didn't they have?
Dart's gonna have a
compare
10-year
Dak
career,
Prescott
bro.
To a rookie quarterback in his second year, instead of comparing him to a whole 10 year he's been there. Dak Prescott ain't seen an NFC Championship, let alone a Super Bowl. But you want to get on this show and talk about? I bet Dak see a Super Bowl before Jackson Dart.
Yeah,
he ain't did nothing in the playoffs. So what are we talking about?
Okay, can I ask you a question? How long did it take Peyton Manning to win the Super Bowl? Because he was known
What
as.
does that have to do with Dak?
No, I'm
Prescott?
asking
Yo,
you because
the
you're saying
goalpost is
Prescott
jinking like
for a long time.
crazy right
Has
now.
Dak Prescott seen an
every
NFC
5
Championship?
yards, bro.
No.
My brother, is that not what you just said? You just said he had a 10-year career.
Wait, did you just say my brother?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta know him before you could bro him. I mean, come on.
Well, you guys are like my little bros because we own you guys. So like
little.
No. We ain't
You
your
said to keep it respectful.
All I know is
Someone said to keep it respectful.
Now, I'm pretty sure he said from the beginning that he needed to be respectful, right?
This is hilarious.
Yeah, I think he said that. Yeah, he did say
I was. That's
But I guess that didn't apply to him.
Okay, can we? Okay, back what I was saying. You can't just rule out someone because they've had a long career. Matthew Stafford didn't win shit until he got to LA. Like, let's be real here. He wasn't doing nothing, and now he's going to Super Bowls. He went to NFC Championship. Like, that's supposed to show you it takes time, guys. Just because you don't win for years doesn't mean you can't win on another team or with the same team. Like it's happened before with Stafford. Stafford is a main guy with that. So to rule someone out because
you're at first and goal from the 99-yard line.
All right.
Hold on. Let's say this. Are you even a Cowboy fan? Are you even a Cowboy fan?
Sneaky knows me, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't. Are you a Cowboy fan? Yes or no?
Can I say something real quick?
You sound like a Dak fan.
Yeah, it sounds like more of Dak.
Okay, all right, hold on. We getting. Look.
Yeah, we're getting way out of hand.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, Kurtz. Hold on.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yes.
So, why I brought you on here was because, and Smooth. I don't mean to call you out. You made a comment. I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. Now if you want to continue with that, Smooth, cool. If not, then we'll move
comment.
On. Oh no,
no, I mean there was a wager. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
$100? Is that what you talking about?
Huh?
You talking about? He was talking to me with the $100?
No. Well, I
no,
remember
it's
when
Daryl.
I put the comment up. When I put the comment up, and if I'm wrong, please call me out. My pride ain't.
Oh my god.
Hold on a sec. TP said, hey guys, today TP is, he's doing the damn thing. He's about to start basic training. Shout out,
Salute
I appreciate
TP.
the time.
Salute TP.
That you showing to show love.
Yeah,
I know
good job,
you
bro.
got stuff going on,
Congratulations,
brother.
bro.
We got you. We got your back 24/7. We support you. Wish you nothing. But what does H-Town say when he comes on? Come on.
I don't know. This is your show, Sneaky.
No. When he comes on, what is he says like health and
Health, wealth, and
I got bad memories, Sneaky. Wrong person.
I do too. I had
So hey guys, so what was our final record this year? 4-13.
4-13.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. How many leads did we blow that we could have won? 5, I believe.
We blew 5. We lost 10 games by 1 score.
Yeah.
At least 5.
So we would have been, if we would have
William
won
been
all
winning
those
right
games,
in the
we would have
playoffs.
been what, 9-8,
In the
9-7.
playoffs. In the playoffs.
Yeah, we were we lost 5 games where we were up 10 points in the fourth quarter. We lost 10 games by 1 score.
Okay, so
And let's not forget Dak,
so my point is,
Oh, and if you know ball, that's the definition of bad coaching.
so so for what I said, for what I said that we was the best in the East now. So you take what I just said and you accumulate all the wins that we have this year. it will be doubled by next year.
That's shoulda, coulda, woulda, bro. Like,
no, I'm not talking about. Yeah, we could talk about shit, coulda,
that's
shoulda,
what you're
woulda,
talking
but
about.
still,
You just said
shit's gonna be different next year. Oh, am I still arguing with a kid? I'm sorry.
I mean, you're talking a lot. I mean, you're sure talking a lot for a team that's.
You guys hold me to a different standard. Like, if I were to say that, it shoulda, coulda, woulda. But when Daryl says it's he's just explaining something.
But you're talking about the Giants. No, because you're talking about the Giants not even have remotely close of touching the playoffs. But if I remember correctly, you guys ain't made the playoffs in 2 years. You've had 2 losing seasons. So when are you gonna get there? And let me remind you, you had the worst defense in football.
Thank you.
Let's not act like the Giants don't have. If you ask me, I think the Giants have a better total roster than the Cowboys do.
That's I
Boy, I sure do miss. I sure have missed Tyson, boy. I tell you.
And we got the best. And we got the best head coach in the NFC East.
Hey, Sneaky. Back to the wager. Was you talking about the $100 Giants go to the playoffs against Kirk?
I said 500.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, brother. I don't know you enough to wager anything above 500.
My brother, I make good money. I've wagered AMP before, and I paid.
I don't care. I shoot hands.
Okay. So Smooth said he's not gonna do 100.
I'll do the friendly 100 because it's friendly. We on the show. I don't know you like that to be betting 5.
How about we make it 3? Are you?
Why don't you just take the 100?
Just do the 100,
I don't
bro.
like to bet for $100. Like I like to when I win, I'll be like, okay, I won. I won a good amount of
Sounds
money.
like you need to call the number for the problem.
I'm trying to be friendly. I ain't really gonna take it.
My brother, I'm trying to do 300.
Kurtz, I'm sorry to tell you, brother, you just got sacked and you just got a safety.
It's cool if you don't want to do it.
You fucked up.
It's going up for any
Okay.
Giants.
No,
Kurtz, I would have bet him for 100. I'll bet you for 100.
Can we get these receipts, please? Because I want to make sure. Because when it comes pay up time, I'll be like, oh, I never said that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'll give Sneaky the money, bro.
No, I don't want to.
Is it 100? I'll write it down right now. I'll put the names down.
And how about I bet everyone in this room $100 that the Giants will make the playoffs?
Yeah.
What do you guys say?
I don't gamble, my brother.
Hey, but you guys had the better roster, though, right? Like, come on.
Hey, that's $900 you're paying out.
How about this? How about this?
Hey,
How about
Kurtz, I
this?
better see you around next year.
Hold on.
That's all I got to say.
Go ahead.
How about this? Can I say something real quick? I'll say this. Let's bet like a friendly wager, no money. How about this? If we make the playoffs, you come on this stream and you apologize to everybody on this panel and you submit. And if we don't make the playoffs, then everybody on this panel will apologize to you. How about that?
Everybody but Sneaky. I ain't in it.
Yeah, I have accounted for that. How about we all agree to that? But Sneaky has to let me co-host the show, like the whole stream, just me and him, and I can bring up who I want. And I'll turn on my video.
Nah. We're not doing that.
You're doing too much.
I've never done that before. I'll turn on my face.
I'm not agreeing to that.
Sneaky, what do you say?
Oh, hold on.
This ain't Sneaky C, man. It's Sneaky G, man. No.
Okay, TP, I see you.
Okay,
TP.
He must know you. I don't.
TP. Okay, hold on. Now, TP. I don't think you could jump on real quick because I know you got, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
TP says, I bet 300 we will have a better record than Dallas. I'm assuming you mean next year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta have it. I gotta have it in writing. TP. I'm assuming you mean next year.
I mean, that's gonna be facts with or without the cash. So it really don't with or without the cash.
I think so too. I
Did you guys
agree.
say this during Dable, and then we gave you guys 40?
Hold on, Kurtz. Hold on, Kurtz. So you said 5, you dropped it to 3.
Yes.
Somebody calling you out.
What type of Dallas fan this?
Well, Sneaky, that's not the bet originally. The bet was the playoffs. It wasn't a better record. The bet was the playoffs because you guys are so.
But now he's countering you. He's saying better record. So what? I mean, and he got.
I like playoff chances a little bit more than I like.
Look, and he said next year. Now see, that's where you mess up, Kurt.
Sneaky, I said playoffs. Everyone heard me say. Playoffs.
So what? So you're thinking your team ain't making the playoffs either?
See, now you're backtracking.
He's scared. He's scared.
Now you put the field goal on the 1 yard line, right? You got somebody that's already calling you out. He's saying $300.
Yes.
3 bills, three racks.
Yes.
Okay, 3 racks. They're saying that the Giants will have a better record than the Dallas Cowboys next year. What say you? Yes or no?
I'm gonna counter. I'm gonna say let's do $800.
Yeah, see, Kurtz, I tell you what, Kurtz. Hey, man.
Good
You're a
God. Come
joke,
on,
bro.
man.
You're a
I'm
joke.
being serious.
You don't waste your
I'm
time.
telling you, like more
He
money.
said
you know?
300. Either take the 300 or no, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
Hey,
gonna
take
decline
it serious now.
it sounds like you're
work on a friendly wager
scared.
with you. I want to
He's
work on a friendly
scared.
wager
Nah,
with you.
he's scared. He knows damn well the Dallas Cowboys ain't gonna be
We
shit.
bet the
next
smell
year.
playoffs.
that?
We did bet better
He
records.
knows damn
better
well.
So that
the
must mean that
Dallas
you don't think the
Cowboys
Cowboys
ain't
are
Smell
making the
that?
gonna be
playoffs
shit
then.
next
Sneaky.
year.
Sneaky.
Kurtz,
Can we make
I
a friendly wager with you?
appreciate y'all. Let me hear it one time, Kurtz.
Okay, hold on, Sneaky. Hold on.
No. You had your moment.
Yo, this dude is
I need like
fucking
one more minute.
hilarious,
One more
man.
minute spotlight. One more minute spotlight. On that.
Kurt, let me hear it one time.
TP, I accept your agreement for $300.
Okay, hold on. TP, did you hear that?
Look. TP said he.
He said I'm out.
Oh,
I'm out.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I accepted it. He
it.
said
He probably had to dip.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, TP. Please tell me you're still there.
Hey, if he left, I accepted it, guys. I ain't ducking nothing.
You might be gone.
Anyway, Kurt,
you know what reception is like. You can't just be on your phone like that.
Let me just say my closing statement, then I'll dip.
No, Kurt. You said enough. Let me hear one time.
Yo, Sneaky, I'm about to go, man.
All right, yeah. Hold on, Mark. Kurt, come on, man. Let me hear one time.
See you guys later. I mean, Dak Prescott still owns you.
Anyway,
go Giants.
Oh God.
All right, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm all right. Mark, man, I appreciate your patience, Mark. Let me hear it one time, man. Oh, wait, Mark.
All right, we got our coach. Let's get to work. Let's go Giants. Ow.
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you.
Bring Jay back.
I got James. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, you can.
Sorry, he's talking all this about Dak Prescott, but Jackson Dart's undefeated versus the Cowboys. Just so you know.
I want to welcome William. First time on the show. Drew, don't go anywhere. I got you, Drew. Does anybody want to volunteer? Got to take off?
Yo, sneaky right here, bro. Nah, Smooth, you can stay. I'm about to head out. I got to go to work early in the morning, so I'm a dip.
All right,
we got two in a way.
You got to, but if I leave, you got to bring Jalen back. I'm not leaving if you ain't gonna bring Jay back.
Well, I got Drew. Oh, that's right. I got Jalen too.
You can drop me, Sneak. It's cool.
Okay. All right, I'll go to you next, Smooth. Go ahead, Joe. What you got?
It's time to get to work. Next couple of weeks, not this week. Early next week, we'll find out who our defense and offensive coordinator is going to be. He's going to get the right ones. He said he's going to get the ones that's going to fit the scheme of our offense and it's going to fit the talent of our offense. And I hope he brings it in and gets it together. And next year is very promising, fellas. This is the New York Football Giants, and we're going to look totally different. By saying that, I hope to see y'all next Tuesday. If not Tuesday, Thursday. If not Thursday, on Tuesday. Everybody have a good night. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam.
All right, Daryl.
All right, let me bring okay, Smooth. Go ahead. What you got?
It's a new era. New York Giants.
All right, I'm back.
Let's go. We out.
Okay. All right. So
I just gotta say, every time I hear Kurtz talk, I feel like I lose brain cells. Like, my God. Sorry, just had to throw that out there.
There we go.
Hey, Sneaky, real quick. You asked, and I know we passed it, but you asked for the NFL's ruling. I got it pulled up if you want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so it says contested catch with ground contact when two players are fighting for the ball, as in that play. If both players go to the ground while contesting the ball, official must determine who gains control first and whether that player maintains control after hitting the ground. So remember how I said he has to survive the contact through the ground.
Mm-hmm.
If the defender secures control before the receiver is down by contact, it is ruled an interception, even if the receiver had hands on the ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on a second.
So it looks like by rule, that ended up being a pick.
And that's why I was saying he didn't survive the contact through the ground.
Catch, knees down, back down. Jaquan McMillan was aggressive and took it away from him.
I wish I knew how to turn the damn volume.
Tell me, is that
okay? So basically, let me go back. Hold on. Okay.
Look for a long form, not a short. You can take the sound off so YouTube doesn't hit you.
Oh, I mean, y'all can see it right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah, we can see it.
So pretty much by what you're reading by rule, they called it right.
Yep.
Yeah. I think so.
Damn.
I think so.
Yeah, they called it right.
I think they called the Devontae Adams one right too, because if you look at the Devontae Adams, his knee was down with maintaining control of the ball before it was ripped out his hands.
I was gonna say they called that they called that a fumble.
Yeah, but that wasn't a contested catch.
That's also true.
Yeah, okay. I gotta let this lie.
No, I just say that because they were trying to compare the two receptions, and they if you really look at it close, they're not really the same.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because it literally popped up because that jump literally popped up like hours later. So I was like, so was this Brandon Cooks thing a catch? I'm like, oh, yeah.
So I want to welcome James. James, this is your first time on the show, right?
No, this not the first time on the show.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Damn,
And you know what's bad? Like
me and you actually spoke on
It's my first time on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Perfect.
Yo, man, I had showed you about the couch. I showed you about the couch cover, and you were interested in it.
That's right.
What you guys made a Facebook marketplace?
However,
Facebook marketplace.
This is William's first time on the show, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's that. See, hey,
William, you should have said no just to mess with him. You should
know
have
what?
said no.
No, I appreciate you, Will. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
come on once a month. You don't know who I am right
Hey,
now.
look. I'm batting 500. If I was playing baseball, I'd be breaking records right now. Okay. So real quick, I know, first off, James, I appreciate you. You've been waiting for a minute to get on. Thank you so much for being patient. And I'm gonna start with you. Then, of course, I'll go with you, Will. Harbaugh, today's the day. What's your thoughts?
Well, when I got the news that he is, I was actually at church, but I didn't know the news until I got out of church. And I was telling my pastor, because she's a Giants, and I said, yo, we got a coach. She said, no, we don't. I said, yo, we got a coach. When I got out, heard the news, I said, yo, we straight now. Just like 2011 when the old Flooders was playing, it's time to get back to work. It's time. It's a new era for the New York Giants, and I guarantee we will make it the playoffs before those sorry Cowgirls. And that's for sure.
See, the thing, for me, James, I got to say, I refuse to insult women. That's why you will never hear me say, cowgirls, because insulting women is something that I do not do. That's why I call them the Dallas Couch Boys, because they always end up on the couch, baby.
Couch boys.
They are
Yeah,
the Dallas
Couch Boys just fine.
Boys. Will,
Yes,
welcome to the show. Your thoughts? We got Harbaugh. What's up?
Well, let me tell you, I've been a Giants fan since Mark Bavaro.
Nice.
And I've been through good years, and then when they benched Eli, bad years, and every year in between. But I think our defense is stacked if we're healthy. I think that Harbaugh is a offensive-minded coach who loves coaching up new guys. And I think with Scat and with Dart and with, I know Neighbors isn't new, but he's still, new. I think I just keep looking at Tate and saying to myself, we need to grab Tate in the first round. But then I look at our tight ends, and I don't know of any crazy great tight ends in the draft this year. that I'd be like, oh, I would take him in the first round over a Tate or a good. We need another wide receiver. I think with the weapons we have, we're dangerous. I think we just need that one or two piece to put us at perfect.
I will say, hold on, Dallas Cowboy Chris, over 300 episodes, and each one of you mentions the Cowboys. We live rent free in all Giants' heads. So see, Chris, this is where you should pause, rewind the show, and you'll know why we talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Right.
Earlier, so we're kind of reeling.
Calm down, Chris.
And plus,
And also,
last time I checked, we beat y'all, so there's really no need to talk about y'all.
And also, you got a Cowboy fan in a Giants podcast complaining that we're letting them
Right.
rent free in our
You're
head.
in our division. What do you think is
You're
supposed to
in a podcast about the Giants.
And,
Right.
and I want to welcome Drew. Welcome, Drew. I think this is your first time on the show as well. Okay, so Drew, what's your thoughts with the Harbaugh signing?
Love it. Absolutely love it. There's no. I'm trying to calm some people down. So I hear some people going, "Oh, he couldn't do it with Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson. Oh, he couldn't do this, couldn't do that." This is the best coaching hire we have made in my lifetime, and I'm an old bastard. Like, listen, I may have been like diaper for the Mark Bavaro days and stuff like that we're talking about before and all, but I was around enough to see the Dan Reeves hire, which was a solid hire. I was around for obviously the Coughlin hire was a solid hire. This is the most accomplished coach that we've ever hired. Again, not had, hired. You can make the argument Coughlin has had a better career than Harbaugh has so far because of the 2 rings. You can obviously make a case and it's legit to say that Parcells had a better career than Harbaugh has right now. When we first hired Parcells, he was a nobody. When we first hired Coughlin, he didn't have the rings yet.
Yep.
This is the most accomplished coach the Giants have ever hired. And I absolutely love that Joe Schoen is like a newly adopted puppy and he's been neutered already by Harbaugh.
Whimpering on that podium earlier. You hear me?
Right, Joe? Right, Joe?
Right, Joe?
Yep.
Is it just me or did Joe Schoen look in the first 90 seconds like he was on stage about to have explosive diarrhea and had to get through his speech?
Yeah, it was.
I thought he was going to have to get up out of there. Yeah, it was looking bad.
I was about to see if he needed an aspirin if he's having a heart attack, need like medical attention or something. God damn.
Yeah, it was noticeably uncomfortable, and I'm a Joe Schoen guy, and I'm just like, oh no, Joe, are you okay? Like I almost wanted to give him a hug to make sure
It's that check he's got to write to his coach every year.
Yeah.
Or he ain't writing it. He's fine. As long as he gets his check, he's good.
Joe Schoen is now the assistant GM. That's what he is.
Basically. I kind of said like he's like one step above Kevin Abrams now.
Right. Well, I mean, I think with the most part, John is now a peer, and I know we spoke about it earlier in the show. Look, Harbaugh earned that right. I mean, with the winning attitude, the winning culture, the Super Bowls, the playoff appearances, hell, even the division championships. Look, he's earned that right to be in the position that he's in right now.
I just hope we can win a game.
I don't see that, for John to leave the Ravens and to come in to an organization and having to report to a GM. I just don't see that in Harbaugh's, forte, if you will.
That was one of the things on his contract that they were a holdup on, that he didn't want to have to answer to anyone.
He wanted to answer only to ownership.
Which is crazy because he was asked about that point blank. And I'm sorry, I don't remember what reporter asked him the question, but he asked about it. He said, he's asked why he thought it was so important. It's his exact response. He said, because I happen to have my notes from our show here earlier today. He said, to me, it's really not that important in the big picture, in the big scheme of things. I kind of think, overblown just a little bit in terms of how it works. But the main thing is it works. Like, don't say it's overblown when you wouldn't put the goddamn pen to paper without it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think when Harbaugh, I think he had that relationship with the owner in Baltimore.
Yes.
Towards the end of the career. I think when Ozzie left, that's when Harbaugh had that meeting, had that peer-to-peer type relationship. Well, not peer-to-peer to ownership, but he didn't have a middleman to report to. But let's again, I know you mentioned, Drew, how Shane is basically neutered, but let's just be real though. And from what I read earlier, the responsibility of the coach and the GM. Granted, the coach is not going to report to the GM. He's going to report to the owners.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that obviously the GM reports to the owners. Now, if there's a tie on a certain player or player personnel, then the ownership will decide. And for me, I wonder how that's going to play out. Because
I wonder if it's in the contract.
Say what?
I said, I wonder if the tiebreaker's in the contract. We haven't read the contract.
No, we haven't. Well, from what I know is that, and from what I've read, is that let's say, and I'm just throwing this out there. I don't want to start a controversy or anything. Let's say Menendez is on the, is it Hernandez, the Heisman?
Mendoza.
I said Menendez. No, they're
Is it
in
Menendez?
jail.
Is Mendoza?
Yeah,
Mendoza.
No, Mendoza. Yeah.
It's funny you say Menendez when he has a brother he played with as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well,
Crazy.
Well, whatever, the Indiana quarterback.
Yeah.
Let's say they're talking about him, right? Joe wants him and John doesn't. Okay. And it goes to leadership. Now, granted, that's not going to happen. But what I'm curious is how will they lean, how will ownership come to a decision? Because they know if they take the side of either one, that's not gonna. I mean, that's gonna be a mark. I mean, that's gonna be like
Undercuts the other one.
A schism.
Say it again.
It undercuts the other one.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was looking for. So I'm just curious on how that's gonna, play out in the future. I don't know. I don't know what direction they're gonna go at 5. I mean, I think they're going corner, but they could easily go wide receiver. I personally say I think we need to build the line. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Peter Woods.
Offensive line or defensive line?
Defensive
Offense.
line.
Okay.
I would say. And you know what, Drew? This is a perfect argument, right? I'm the GM. You're the new head coach. We go to the owners. Okay, this is why I like this guy, and I know you will say this is why I like this guy, and then they go with you, and I'm like, well, shit.
It's like, why am I here?
And then the owners would be like, well, maybe he'll be in the next round, or maybe we could trade up to get him. I mean, some kind of, a pacifier way, if you know what I mean.
You know what? Honestly, if I am John Harbaugh, I'm going to say Joe Schoen, 1934-1.
Damn.
Oh. I'm assuming that's the Broncos game?
No,
that's
Schoen's
our record since
tenure. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, I'm sorry. 22-45-1. AI didn't give me the right answer.
I was like, there's something wrong with those numbers. Okay.
Yeah. 22-45-1. That's the tiebreaker right there. I'm sorry. That's not and it's not even to be a jerk about it. Like,
and nine of those 22 were in one season.
Yeah. What Joe Schoen and Brian Dable did together did not work. Point blank. You can't change it up without changing it up.
Right.
And I'm telling you right now, the fact that Harbaugh's getting paid $20 million a year, he's the tiebreaker.
Spare no expense.
Not for real.
With Jurassic Park over here?
Mark Hammond. Was it Mark Hammond or John Hammond? I forget.
John Hammond.
There you go.
Mark Hammond is the guy on NCIS.
Correct.
Mark Harmon.
We're close.
Something like
at least
that.
I'm
Just better sneaky.
I say, at least I'm not the only one messing up names right now. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's true.
Is this Mark Hammond's first time on the show?
I really like the energy that Harbaugh brought to the press conference.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
I really loved it when he said, I want the job. And then he called out John Mara. He's like, hey, didn't I tell you that, John? I wanted the job. And I love the automatic. I mean, okay, Grant, look, we're in the honeymoon phase. Let's just call it like it is. Everything is going to be peaches and cream. Okay. And again, I'm just really curious as to how everything is going to play out. It's still early. They're going to hire the coordinators. Now, who would you like to see as a coordinator, Drew?
Who I'd like to see is a guy we're not going to see. I'd love to see Davis Webb as OC, but that's not going to happen. It's going to be Todd Monken. He's going to be the guy. DC is probably going to be either Anthony Weaver or Jim Leonard, based on everything I'm hearing right now.
No.
Do you see us retaining any of the old staff? Well, I know the offensive line.
Except for the offensive. Well,
I think the offensive line coach is coming back.
I've seen mixed on that, but the newest thing I've seen is that Carmen Bracilla will stick around as the offensive line coach, and there's also a rumor that Tim Kelly, who was the interim OC, is going to stick around as the tight ends coach.
Tim Kelly wasn't that the old quarterbacks coach?
No, that's Shane Tierney.
Okay, Shane. Okay.
And it's sad that I know this stuff off the top of my head. I know.
Well, no, because I knew.
I can't remember to take the garbage out tonight. I can remember this crap.
Shit, I could barely remember my anniversary, but I know Phil Simms went, 22-25, 368 yards, a couple touchdowns, MVP. Anyway,
Bowl game.
Yeah, pretty much. I would have liked for us to keep Shane.
Your wives must be sick.
Oh, she's in the other room. She's in the bed asleep, probably.
That's why I said it carefully.
Yeah. And I was a little quiet too when I said that.
It's like, this was Bill Sims' stats 40 years ago. Don't tell the wife. And I forgot the anniversary. My memory sucks, guys. Remember that.
I do recall. I mean, I do know that Kafka cannot stay. He has to go.
Yes,
straight up.
That's kind of a given. But regarding
I
those
hear rumors they like Charlie Bullen too, but he's getting looks as the DC now. And he's not going to be the DC. I don't think that.
Well, no, he didn't show me enough to warrant a DC position.
It's just, to me, it's like when you go into a place that's covered in stench, you just want to get rid of the stench.
Yeah.
You may not be the cause of the stench, but you got the stench on you. You got to go.
Yeah, and I do agree with Blue Boy on TikTok. He said we need to build our offensive line, and he said we need another running back and another wide receiver. Yep, that's true. We need
another wide receiver. Yes,
another running back. Another running back.
We got him and Tracy. What?
I'm going to agree with the running back. Here's the reason why I say that. You have a guy that literally rams headfirst in a telephone pole, and a guy that's been injured both years he's played in the league.
Well, plus Singletary's not under the contract anymore, right?
Singletary's under contract, but they'll probably cut him or trade him to go ahead and clear some cap space.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's paying too much. He's getting paid too much as a third running back. I think they'll go get elite round. I'm not saying go crazy. I'm not saying go sign the top running back, but you're going to have to get a third guy that actually can handle the rock.
Okay.
So real quick, and I wish Will was still around. So you're talking about Reeves. Okay, Reeves was with us for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
11-5. We had a playoff berth. 9-7, 5-11, 6-10. Then that was 4 years, and then Fossil came in. Fossil, of course, had a decent run. He had 3 double-digit win seasons. Of course, his last year 4-12, and then we had Coughlin. Now, what stands out to me is the fact that after we won the Super Bowl in 2011, we've had one. I'm going to repeat that. One double-digit winning season. And if you look at Harbaugh, he had 8. Please somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 8.
That's right.
No, I'm pretty sure that checks out.
Winning seasons.
Sounds about right.
Since the 2011 Super Bowl, which was the last time we won the division. And I don't even know how many times Harbaugh won the AFC North, which we all can agree is a very competitive division in the AFC.
5 times, Sneaky.
Ooh, look at that.
Harbaugh, what year did he get there? Was it 2008?
2008. Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 double-digit.
Well,
wins.
I only went from our Super Bowl 2011 until now.
Oh, okay. You're saying for the Ravens.
Yeah, from 2011, up, John Harbaugh has won 5 division titles in the AFC North.
Wow.
Hey, Stinky.
Yo.
But how about that? The guy that they talk about from Minnesota, the OC.
The OC.
What's
Who's
up?
the offensive coordinator?
There was like a article on Facebook about the Minnesota OC guy. The OC guy, he was one of the strong names to interview.
Oh, so he might be coming to us?
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I seen.
Now, you know what? Let's talk about that real quick.
I think when we talk about the Vikings, one of the position coaches is going to come in for an interview for the DC.
Flores?
No, not Flores. He's got the whole.
I'm about to say, I don't know if that's going to work.
Yeah, Flores was a hot name around New York until Pittsburgh came around.
Yeah, it's let me find it here. I had it here a minute ago. Get into my notes from today.
Yeah, my bad. He's from the Vikings.
Durante Jones.
So that's the potential OC.
So he's a potential DC. He's a passing game coordinator and defensive backs coach for the Vikings. We actually have interviewed him in the past before we signed Shane Bowen. Obviously, not necessarily the best decision there. That kind of scares me. Like, you thought Shane Bowen was a better option. This guy, let's bring him in for an interview again. Like, but he's interviewed with the Jets and the Cowboys for their DC spots already, and was the DC for LSU back in 21.
Well, I was thinking about the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, let's be honest. It's the head coach that calls the plays, right?
Yep.
Now, I want to say this because I want to admit that I was wrong, okay? Now, when the Seahawks and the 49ers played before the game even started, and I knew about the injury, right? But I kind of like shrugged it off. I did not believe in Sam Darnold. Now, he could totally shit the bed this Sunday in the NFC Championship game. He can. But I'm going to tell you right now, and I haven't spoken to my friend since. Okay, my one of my good friends went to high school, graduated same year, even played football. I mean, I want to show you how much, this is like a brother to me. And we haven't spoke since Sunday. And I think I know why. I don't know if I convinced him, but he did a parlay, okay? And I just said, I don't trust Sam Darnold at all. I think they're going to lose. I think San Francisco's going to, it's going to be a close game, I just don't have faith in Sam Darnold. Now, keep in mind, I was going off of Minnesota Vikings, Sam Darnold in the playoff. Okay. Yeah, I was wrong. I was completely wrong. And to that, Sam Darnold, I apologize. And to my friend Cisco, please call me. I'm sorry.
I'll
pay whatever you. No, I ain't gonna say whatever you lost. I don't know what you bet, but I hope to God you did not take my advice at all.
Oh man!
And for that, I reclaim my time. Yeah. That being said, I when I saw the score, I was
belt to ass. Yo, and let me tell you something. Shout out to Miss Hangover. She's a Seattle Seahawks fan. All right. And I told her, as soon as Rashid make that kickoff touchdown and to open the game.
Yes.
It's over. It was over. I already knew it was over. And the way that defense was playing with the 12th man putting the battery in their back, bro, the Seahawks could not have gotten a better outcome for their playoff chances to have the NFC go through that stadium. They're going to the Super Bowl, bro.
And
I believe it.
Too. I got to say this. The last time the NFC Championship game was played, it was called the Link when I was there. And I didn't go, of course, I didn't go to the game. Tickets were ridiculous. But yes, I did show up at the parade when they won it the year before. And I did show up in my Giants gear. Head to toe.
Hey.
Head to toe, I was that. Hey. Only reason why I left, because, the office was empty. I mean, bottom line. So, anyway, I digress. Now, that being said, I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up now. Who left? Guys, why'd y'all leave?
Because you forgot about the last time he was on the show.
Come back. Please come back. I feel like
maybe come back.
Right?
I wanna get it I forget the words.
So everyone does. Everyone just remembers the "baby come back" part. That's pretty much it. You got
Any fool can see something.
I want everybody to give me their thoughts, but also your picks for the Super Bowl. Those that don't know, you got Seahawks, Rams at Seahawks, and then you got the Broncos.
And the
Patriots. Oh my God!
I just say this: how lucky are these goddamn Patriots? They have the
Crazy. Drew, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. It makes me sick. What are the odds? Bo Nix going down?
Did he
game
get
before
hurt
the championship?
at the kneel down?
Yeah. No, I think it was like one of the last plays. Was it that he kneeled down? He got hurt, or I think it was a couple plays before.
I swear,
right, James came back.
Mike Vrabel made a deal with the devil or something. Like something's going on here.
He
was just like, "Hey, I will do whatever you want. I'll bring you all kinds of souls. I just need some wins." And the devil's like,
"Oh, wouldn't that be something?"
Down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal.
Okay, James. So right now we're gonna be ending the show soon. I'll tell you what. So, Sully, give me your final thoughts and who you believe is going to be in the Super Bowl.
All right, final thoughts. I'm glad we finally got a competent head coach. I do see a big culture shift coming. The empire has risen again. I know it's a little early. We don't have our team put together, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. 11-6.
Okay.
Playoff bound. Worst to first. Yeah, man. I like that we finally got a competent head coach, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this team progresses in the future. As far as my Super Bowl picks, if Knicks hadn't gotten hurt, I'd say it would be the Seahawks and the Broncos, with the Seahawks winning. With Knicks being hurt, I don't think Stidham's he's going to live up to the moment. So it's going to be Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl. Seahawks still win, though. With that being said, TP, good luck out there, man. Be safe, be dangerous. Thank you for your service. For all the other active and non-active service members, again, thank you for your service. Let's go, Giants. Ciao.
Appreciate you, fam. Real quick, I got to give a shout out to Art. Bro, when the game was over, you're the first person that came to mind. He's a big time Bears fan. My heart went out to you.
Yeah.
My
Big time
wife was
Titanic
back.
fan.
Mama Boss was rooting for the Bears only because Wilbon from Pardon the Interruption is a Bears fan. And that touchdown pass that he threw with,
That was
that was just
nuts.
insane to send it into overtime. Oh my God. Shout out to you. Dude, totally cool. Hey, of course you are. We already know that. Oh, here we go. Breaking news. Brian Dable interviewed for the Eagle OC. Yep. If he accepts, he is dead to me.
Yep.
You know, they actually talked to Kafka too. Could you imagine if Kafka got the job over Brian Dable? How embarrassed that'd be.
I would laugh.
That would be hilarious.
I hope he becomes the OC over there. I'm
Mike
praying for
McDaniel
it.
took the Chargers OC job.
I was like,
Mike
McDaniel.
McDaniel.
Oh,
Damn it. I was like,
I thought he was going to go to the Titans with Salah.
Wait, Mike McDaniel?
Yeah, he's the Chargers OC.
The former Dolphins head coach?
The former Dolphins head coach.
Okay.
Would have had a farm.
I think it'll work out for him over there.
Tyson,
what's going on?
Give me your thoughts and your Super Bowl picks.
Yeah. First of all, Baltimore, thanks for Harbaugh. Appreciate you. First competent head coach since Coughlin. And I'm glad that now I don't have to walk into games hoping to win. I can walk in expecting to win. I trust Harbaugh with any coach he hires, whether or not it's Todd Monken or a different offensive coordinator. Me personally, I want Cliff Kingsbury. I feel like he'd match up well with Dart. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a very successful season. I'm gonna go right now and say 12-5, win our division. That's my take. And as far as it goes to the Super Bowl prediction, I'm probably gonna shock everybody. I got Rams Denver.
Okay.
Even with Statham, I believe Denver's better coached. I think they have the better defense, and I can see the defense making a play or two to put icing on that game. But I got Stafford going out on a ring. So give me the Rams to win that one. And yeah, I'm excited for next year, boys. We back to winning. Try to get back to our winning ways. That's all. And as always, let's go Giants. Oh!
Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. Keefe, what you got, man? You next.
Okay. I'm just looking for the change in the culture. With John Harbaugh. I'm expecting some wins. I'm expecting a good defense. I'm expecting us to run the ball. And for the Super Bowl, I have Seattle and New England. I got Seattle winning. Let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. Jalen, what you got, man?
all right. Well, John Harbaugh, welcome to New York. I'm really happy we got him. Like, as soon as he got fired from the Ravens, I was like, all right. I was like, John Mary, you know what you got to do. Go get him. And I'm just hoping that we get the right people in the building and we get back to our winning ways. And as far as my Super Bowl picks, for the AFC side, I still want to go with the Broncos just because I still don't like New England because of all the dominance they had over the last 20 years. But, and honestly, it's like, who knows? It could be a Nick Foles story. But on the NFC side, that's one of those games where it's like, get the coins out, because it's like they're pretty evenly matched between the Seahawks and the Rams, in my opinion. Because the one edge that I will give Seattle, though, they've got the better secondary defensively. That we know. That's pretty much all I got.
All right, name it one time, brother.
Let's go Giants. Ow!
Be good, man. I'll let you. Ghost Dog, man. I appreciate you jumping on,
You were ready.
dropping some knowledge, man. I'm glad our paths crossed. What you got on my 40, homie?
Hey, man, Giants fans, rejoice. We have finally found the sensei, the Obi-Wan Kenobi to our Anakin Skywalker in New Jack City Dart. You understand? Bro, look, it's time to get to work, like John Harbaugh said. Thank you, Baltimore. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't wait for the season to start. That being the case, my Super Bowl prediction is going to be Patriots versus Seattle. And I see Seattle coming out on top, man. Real talk. And with that being the case, I'm going to give everybody a big blue salute, especially to TP Way, man. Be safe out there, brother. Yeah, real talk. And thank you for everything. And with that being the case again, let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. James, what you got, man?
Yeah, man. So we got our coach. We will see in a couple of weeks from there. We already know we're gonna have a bomb team. We just letting the haters say what they gotta say and say what they want to say. I posted a video on my page this morning. Somebody sent me a video saying it's a funny video. I can't say it, but yeah. And it's about the new year, about a new team, about a new era for the New York Giants. So that being said, my Super Bowl is Seattle and Patriots. Seattle up. They're gonna take it. And let's go Giants. Oh,
appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. That's what's up. Jalen, what's your Jalen? Jesus Christ,
Really?
KC.
Really?
I should say Jalen Jr. I'm just kidding. That's not even funny. That's like calling me Nicholas Jr.
Yeah.
There, I got myself back. All right, go ahead. What you got, man?
All right. So, yeah, we got the coach. We still got to figure out our coordinators, but I do believe that we are on the upswing at this point, and we're going to be better than Dallas. I'm sorry, wherever Kurtz is at this point, we're going to be better than Dallas. And I'm just looking. I really want to see what linebackers they bring in because I want to see somebody. I want to see a thumper come in and take charge of this defense. But anyways, as far as my Super Bowl picks, I'm going with the Rams and the Patriots because I still don't believe in Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. I trust Stafford more than I trust Darnold. And then without Bo Nix, I don't know what Denver's going to look like. But Drake May is something serious.
And on that note,
let's go Giants. Ow!
Appreciate you, fam. I'll holler at you. Drew, what's up, man? What you got?
Listen, guys, we got the new era of respectability coming back to the New York Giants. The New York Football Giants. Tired of being the laughing stock of this league for so long, and I think this is the change that changes all of that. You know, for years we've been saying on our show, the Giants need a czar, need someone to come in and kind of change everything top to bottom. Looks like we might got that. So I'm excited for things to happen here. As far as this weekend goes, listen, I think we all know the AFC is probably going to go, to the Patriots. Unfortunately for the Broncos, losing your quarterback like that is just crappy luck, but it is what it is. The big one, obviously, is the Rams and Seahawks. And you look at that, how the games have progressed. Keep in mind, again, divisional rivals. They played twice this year. Literally 3 points separated those two teams in both games. One of them went to overtime even. The winner of each game was the home team.
Oh, wow.
The Seattle Seahawks are the home team this week. So I'll give them the slight edge, but I'll say this, guys. If you're putting any money on this game, I would not touch this money in anything in this game whatsoever. This is an anything can happen kind of matchup.
Mm-hmm.
But if I got to go ahead and give you a pick, I'll say the Seahawks. So with that,
all hail the New York Giants.
Let's go, Giants. Ow! And Sneaky,
Appreciate
if you got a second, pop on when you're done.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Beats, you said how often do I do this? Typically Tuesday, Thursday nights, 8:00 Dallas, Texas time. Lately it's been more Tuesday nights. I do periodically do a Thursday night show. Just got some stuff going on Thursdays, but may have a show Thursday, may not, don't know yet. That being said, I want to appreciate everybody that jumped on. Look, we got it. We got the new era. The new era has started, and that's the Harbaugh era. I love the energy that he brings. I love the attitude that he brings. And look, I'm going to say this. Look, Joe Schoen still has control over the team regarding personnel, regarding free agents, drafts, all that good stuff. Okay. It is going to be more of a collab. I still believe Joe is going to do the damn thing. And I believe that Joe had something to do with John coming and coming to the Giants, the New York Football Giants. And we'll see. Like I said in the last show, look, I want to win week 1, and I want to beat Dallas in Dallas. That's not a hard list to find. All right. And then, only then, will I just be like, okay, we got something here. Because I hate saying the two words, and we say it a lot here on the show. We look good on paper. Now we just got to put it on the field. I want to thank everybody that came on the show. Thank you all for taking the time to watch, to put the comments. And even those who are in the comments, you see the link. Come on the show one time. Love to get your insight. This is a good platform to show and talk about your love of the New York Football Giants. Until then, please keep your hands to yourself. Matter of fact, I'm going to say something real quick. I saw a video of a lady getting out of her car. She approached the guy. She put her hands on the guy, and the dude sprayed her. Mace. She's lucky that's all he did. Because I'm sorry, we don't make the rules how you defend ourselves. So I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even put myself in that predicament. Especially if someone says, touch me again and see what happens. No, I'm not going to do that. No, because right there, that already tells me you're crazy. And I don't do crazy. So please. And even if you got to use me as an excuse, Sneaky says I need to keep my hands to myself. So I'm leaving you alone. Do that. Please use me as an excuse. And at the same time, put a smile on someone's face. Because you don't know what that person's going through. Oh, I had a good joke. Next time, I'm going to have a joke for y'all to share with everyone. And it's going to be a clean one. Hold on. Bear with me a second here. All right. Hold on. I always tell you to put a smile on someone's face, and I don't give you nothing to hold on. It's all improv right now. This it's all improv. Bear with me 1 second here. Okay. I always tell everybody to put a smile on someone's face. I got something that you can say to someone that will put a smile on their face, and it's a dad joke. I don't know if you can read it. It says dad joke. I know you're reading it backwards. It's like, yeah. Anyway. What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? What do you call an elephant that doesn't matter? Irrelevant. Thank you. I will be here all week. Not that I'm performing. I live here. Again, keep your hands to your face. You already got a joke. To put a smile on someone's face. And as always, Let's go Giants. Ow!
Is this thing on?
It's your boy Stefan, a.k.a. Sneaky.
Yeah. Lyrical assassin.
Let's go Giants.